I 100% believe in spiritual readings. I believe in following your gut feeling. I believe in listen to your gut more than your heart. Your heart will lead you the wrong way. Your heart will have you out here looking cray-cray. But your gut, whatever that you're feeling in your gut, that's where the truth is. What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. It's your girl GBabii. That's G.Babii. And if you don't want to call me GBabii, then you already know you can call me the 7th letter in the alphabet. So you guys, today we're going to have a little story time about why I believe in spiritual readings and soul ties. Well, it's not a belief. This is real. Soul ties are real. Spiritual readings are real. And I have 100% proof on my end why I believe this to be true. Now, I do know that some people look at like spiritual readings as a red flag, and like soul ties and all that stuff really bother some people. But this is not like anything to like make you believe anything different. I do know that some people believe you can't believe in God if you believe in spiritual readings and all of that. Baby, that's your beliefs. That's what you believe. I'm not here to change the way you look at anything or what you believe in. This is what I believe. And yes, I 100% believe in God, and I still believe in spiritual readings. This is my beliefs, so don't come here trying to change what I believe. So before we get into this video, make sure you smash that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, you guys, let's get into it. Disclaimer, this video is not meant to change your beliefs on what you believe in, nor is this video made to bash, shame, or shade my ex in any shape, form, or fashion. Me and him are actually on okay terms. So yeah, this ain't for that. Matter of fact, I won't even be mentioning his name in this video, but if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about, okay? So it's like 2018 at the time of this story, you guys, and I'm in Burlington with my mom. If you know me, you know I'm always with my mom. Like 85% of the time we together. When you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see her, and that's on period. So it's like a regular schmegular day or whatever. Me and my mom are looking around inside of the store, and I got both of my babies with me. I'm pushing them in the stroller, going on about my day. And this woman walks past me, and she literally bumps into my arm. She grabs my hand after she bumps into my arm, and she holds me pretty tight, and she's like, "You have a bad energy around you. It's not connected to you. It's connected to somebody that you're soul tied to. And this energy is going to drain you. Like, get away from this energy. Get away from that person. Free your soul, because you're a pure soul and you don't need to be around this negativity." So I snatch away from the lady. And when I snatch away from her, she just looks at me. She snatches out her business card. She hands it to me, and she's like, "Come see me and get your reading done, because I have a message to tell you, and I really want to get this message out." My mama's like, "Girl, who's she trying to act like your negative energy around you is? Because you with me most of the time, and baby, I ain't got no negative vibes around me, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Girl, calm down, girl. Girl, calm down, girl. She didn't even say it was you. I don't know who this negative energy is. She didn't say it was you." So I'm looking at the card, and my mom just snatched this card up and she tossed it, because she like, "Girl, we ain't even finna worry about what nobody said. That's just crazy to be worried about that stuff. Don't let that stuff bother you. Do you, be you, stay happy." I'm like, okay, that's my mama, so I'm gonna listen to what my mama said. And I'm like, okay, go on by my business. I'm not really worried about what just happened. Now, this is where the story gets a little weird, because I went to the Georgia National Fair with my boyfriend at the time, my 2 kids. We walking around the fair, enjoying ourselves, having a normal, good family time. And this same lady bumps into me. She bumps into me. She makes 100% eye contact with me. And she says, I have a message to deliver to you. Please come see me at my booth. I got a booth set up. And I'm like, okay, we'll be over there. So I turned to my boyfriend and I'm like, this is the same lady that I seen at Burlington. I'm 100% positive this is the same lady from Burlington. And I just ran into her at the fair. And he was so excited. He like, that's God, bro. Go on over there and talk and see what's what. I pay for it. So he literally goes over here and he pays $10. It was like $10 for me to go over and get this reading from this spiritual reader. I sit down at the table because it wasn't really a line over there. I sat down at the table. He kept the kids in the stroller like a few feet away from me. He wasn't that far away from me. The lady grabbed my hands and she closed her eyes. She was holding my hands. I'm holding her hands. And she's like, do you remember me? And I'm like, yeah, you was at Burlington like 2 weeks ago. And she's like, yes, I was at Burlington and I told you I had a message to deliver to you. And she named the exact date. And I'm like, girl, I don't remember the date, but it was sometime around that time when I seen you at Burlington. And she's like, okay, well, do your name start with the... And I'm like, yes. She's like, you got health issues. Your health issues are going to bend you, but they'll never break you. You have dreams and aspires to do big things in life, and those big things will happen to you and your children just as you wish. Keep in mind, y'all, I never told this lady my name. I never told this lady about my heart issues. I never told this lady nothing that I was trying to do. None of that. But she was pretty much pouring out 100% true information about me as I'm sitting here holding her hands at this table. How did she know this stuff? To this day, I don't know. So I'm just listening as she goes on and on and on. And I'm pretty much in a shock at this point. But I'm like, this is pretty cool that you can tell me about me without me telling you about me. I didn't tell you nothing about me. You just telling me about me. And I think that's pretty awesome. So we haven't got to the message she had to tell me yet. She's still going on and I'm still listening. And she just pauses in the middle of the whole session, holding my hands. And she squeezed my hands very tight. She had her eyes closed. I told y'all, this lady opened her eyes and looked me directly in the face. So me and her like eye to eye right now. Nothing but eye contact. It felt like she was in my soul. And she says, you have had a reading before. Y'all, I have had a reading before. The reading that she's speaking of was a reading that I had when I was like 18 years old. I was 18 years old. I was walking out of a store with my mama. And I ran into this woman. And this woman was like, can I give you a reading? And I was like, okay, cool. She gave my mama a reading. She gave me a reading. In my reading, she told me that I was dating this guy. And the guy that I was dating was cheating on me with a girl who was way younger than me. The girl is pregnant and the baby is his. Long story short, because that's a whole nother story, it was true. Girl wasn't a stalker. He was cheating on me. He did have a baby on the way with this girl. And everything that was told to me from that spiritual reader that day was 100% accurate. True. So I'm at the fair, y'all, and this lady is holding my hands with full force, and she is staring me in the face like she got me hypnotized. I can't even stop staring her in the eyes. She can't stop staring me in the eyes. We like this. Just this. And she says, the person who you with, you so tied to them, they have a evil spirit with them. And that evil spirit is attracted to you. This guy 100% loves you, but he can never 100% love you as much as he loves himself, money, sex, and drugs. Because he sold his soul to the devil a long time ago. I'm like, what? He did what? With who? What? So she go on and she tells me, like, your career will never strive as long as you stay with this person. You will never 100% be loved the way you want to be loved as long as you stay with this person, because he is incapable of showing the type of love that you show him. She told me that the evil spirit that was with him just connected to me because I was a positive spirit. My positive energy connected to his negative energy, and the negativeness from him was draining my positiveness. Pretty much, she was saying, unless I got to an outlet and recharged up my power that I had going on, all the negativeness from him was going to continue to drag me down, and anything that I wanted to happen for myself in the future would not happen. All the things that I strive for, work toward would fail unless I detached myself from this person. Now, she looked me in the face and she said, this person's name starts with the and I ain't tripping, you guys, but this person that I was dating for these years, it ain't too many people in the world with his name. But she went on to say a name that was very similar to his name. It wasn't his name, but it was so close to his name. But his name, again, is very unique. It's like not too many people who have that name. But the name she said was close enough for me. I jumped up from the table, and I don't know why, but it was like, I gotta go. It was too much for me. Like, when it happened, it was too much for me. It was a lot. I didn't know how to process what I was just told to me. So he's like, don't even be listening to nothing that lady told you. Like, I ain't sold my soul to nobody. The B is crazy. She don't know what she talking about. These folks just home wreckers. They here to destroy people's relationships. They some devil people themselves. And I'm like, bro, when you the same person who was just so hyped for me to come over here and see what this lady gonna tell me? Then you pay the money for me to find out what she was gonna tell me. Now you mad by what she told me. But you guys, we literally made a joke out of it. We stayed together. We wasn't really worried about what was said or what was told to me that day. Like, we was like, cool, it's a joke. We had been together for like 4 going on 5 years at the time when I got that spiritual reading, and we ended up staying together to about 6-7 years. So what she said to me, I kind of just pushed it to the side and went on about my life with this guy. Maybe a year later, things got a little different between us because he started cheating on me constantly. Everything he was doing was to make money. Pretty much everything she was telling me that about him was falling out right in front of me. So he was with this girl, that girl. The messages was coming to me. The receipts was in front of me, baby. The videos, everything. I had a whole girl come to me and tell me he paid for my hair. He paid for my car. I'm the person to come pick him up at 2 a.m. in the morning from work. But you know what? That's a story for another day. If y'all want me to do a story time about why after 7 years I left my last relationship, y'all let me know, and I will most definitely drop that video for y'all, because yes, it's a lot about that story. So pretty much I had been with this guy all my adulthood life. The crazy thing was, like I said, stuff was starting to pop up that was very much true what this lady had told me. I told y'all I really wanted to have my own TV show, and I really wanted to work in management. And if you haven't seen that video of how I made my own TV series, make sure you check that out. I will drop a little, cue card somewhere for you guys to go check that out, somewhere above or something like that. But anywho, back to this story. I really wanted my own TV series or whatever. Once he started cheating on me and doing all the stuff that he was doing, I kind of just backed up off him. I was like, we've been together for 5 years. Yes, it had been 5 years at that time, because I had planned up a whole party for us. But like I said, that's a whole story for a whole nother day. Anyway, we was been together for like 5 years at that time. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep being with somebody who just want to cheat on me, yell at me all the time. It was just a lot. It was so much going on that I was just like, go about your business. All the receipts was coming. You go about your business. Be with whoever you want to be with. And I'm going to go about mine. Now, I told y'all I had tried to get this little deal for a long time. It was something I had been doing for a long time. I had been contacting people trying to get this stuff going. It just kept failing and failing and failing and failing. It was not working out. So when we broke up, and I kid you not, when we broke up, guess what happened? Guess what happened? We want to meet with you about your TV series. Y'all, we broke up. I got my TV series. I got sponsored by multiple companies for my TV series to help me and my children. My TV series came to life while me and him wasn't together. I didn't say we weren't communicating, because I told him about the show. I told him everything as far as what I was trying to do, what I was trying to go with it. I mean, I had been telling him this stuff from the beginning. It was what I wanted from the beginning. It's something I had constantly told him about, something we always talked about. And like, when we broke up, it all started happening for me. I started getting the things that I was not receiving while we was together. Okay, so I started getting my TV show or whatever. Everything was going all good. A toxic argument one day, what got us back into a relationship with each other. So we went into our 6 years of being together. So we together, everything good. So I think everything going smooth. And I was on like the 3rd or 4th episode of my show at this time. Like I said, I had already had these deals and everything was going so good. And I started losing deals. When we got back together, my deals started dropping. And I said, okay, coincidence. Nothing major. We just gonna let that slide, and we're gonna just keep working, because God got a bigger plan than whatever this is going on. So I kept working, kept doing what I had to do, but it wasn't working out the same, y'all. It just wasn't. At this time, we had been together for almost 7 years. What are you doing? So I'm like, cool, let me just leave this man alone. And like I said, I literally just kept having dreams, y'all. My dreams are very vivid. If I have a dream about something, 90% of the time, if I can remember it, it's going to happen. It's going to fall out truthfully. I know that sounds crazy, but that is what it is. So I kept having dreams about this man being with somebody else. I was being unhappy. It was just every night when I went to sleep, it was eating me up on the inside. It was just, it was irking my nerve on the inside to keep dreaming this every day. So I literally just woke up and I was like, I don't want to do this no more. After all these years of being together, this is not what I want. That was it. I don't want to do this no more. So I did tell him that, and we literally broke 100% ties with each other that day. Since then, since the time that we have been away from each other 100%, like no dating each other, no talking to each other, no anything, I was blessed with my management group. I managed 6 kids, including my 2 now. I have booked these children on TV shows, TV networks. My children have worked for major brands and companies as influencers. It just, everything that I wanted as far as my career stuff, as far as what I wanted for my children's career, as far as what I wanted to do for other children's career, has literally fell into my lap. Like it was just waiting for me to just free myself so it can just be with me. Now, I ain't tripping or nothing. This could be some kind of freaky deaky coincidence that this lady told me that unless you freed yourself from this man, none of the stuff that you wanted in your career, in your life, in your path would happen for you. But I don't think it's no freaky deaky coincidence, because this is the second time something like this gonna happen, baby. To me, I'm like, I'm gonna start listening to these spiritual readers, because y'all know what y'all talking about. Evidently, I don't like to listen, and I'm doing something wrong. So I'm gonna start listening, because they've been spot on 2 times in a row. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Okay. So do I believe in spiritual readings? Yes. Do I believe in soul ties? Yes, because I really believe my soul was tied to this person for me to be with them that long. I also believe that you should actually listen to yourself, listen to your spirit, listen to your dreams, because I had the dreams over and over and over and over and over again, and I kept ignoring them. I kept ignoring all the signs of what was right in front of my face, because I didn't want to believe it. My heart didn't want to believe it, but in my mind, I knew what was going on. So no, I don't condone you to stay in a relationship with anybody knowing that something ain't sitting right on your soul. If it ain't sitting right on your soul, baby, get your stuff and go. Stop wasting your time. You know you wasting your time at this point. Get your stuff and go about your life. Stop doing that to yourself. Like, I believe that we have these gifts for a reason. If you getting those signs that some off, some ain't sitting right, you feel it on the inside of your soul. It won't let you sleep at night. It won't let you eat during your day. Follow that feeling, because that feeling there for a reason. So yes, I 100% believe in spiritual readings. I believe in following your gut feeling. I believe in listen to your gut more than your heart. Your heart will lead you the wrong way. Your heart will have you out here looking cray. But your gut, whatever that you feeling in your gut, that's where the truth is. It right there. That's where your truth is. Listen to that. And like I said, you guys, this video is not made to bash or shame my ex in no shape, form, or fashion. He is not a bad person, you guys. I honestly don't believe this guy is a bad person. Still to this day, even though he done some bad things to me, I still don't believe he's a bad person. I know he's a 100% caring person. He's a genuine person. He is very supportive of whoever he is in a relationship with, his significant other. He is 100% caring. But at the same time, he's a compulsive liar. He's a serial cheater. He got a lot going on, okay? He got a lot going on. But he's not a bad person. And I stand by that. Now, am I 100% cool with him? No. I don't deal with him because of some things that he done to me that was just unforgivable. But I forgive him for 95% of the things that he done to me in the past. Yes, I forgive him for 95% of the things he done to me in the past. I'm a forgiving person at times. Y'all, let me tell you, I'm not 100% a forgiving person. I'm just not. So, God, when I come to them gates, just try to overlook that part about me, okay? Because I know I'm working on it. But you guys, I guess that is a wrap for this video, you guys, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. But until then, I'm wishing you a whole lot of peace, love, and blessings. And remember, if it ain't about the bag, we ain't stressing it, period.